Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll have a look at this new premium laptop from Samsung. In fact, Samsung actually launched 6 different laptops from the latest 22 range. Here are all the laptops, and this is the Galaxy Book 2 Pro that I have, and I've been actually using it for the last 4 days, and I'm actually pretty impressed with this one. So it's not a full review, but I'll give you my impressions because now I've used it for about 4 days. And what I liked about this laptop is, just notice I'm able to just hold it like this. This comes in 2 variants, guys, 13.3 inch screen and a 15.6 inch screen. This is the 13.3 inch screen. This weighs just 870 grams, and the weight distribution has been done so well that it feels like you're not using a full-fledged laptop, but you're using sort of a tablet. And because of that, I'm really liking the experience of this one. And again, this is having cutting-edge hardware. It comes with the latest 12th generation Intel processor with the Core i7 model that I have. So let's have a closer look at this laptop now. So guys, this is the laptop itself, and this is in the silver color. Actually, this is silver, and if you open it up, this is in white color. We also get it in another grayish color. And if you noticed, let me just again, we also have a fingerprint scanner cum power on off button, and as you can see, very fast, and it's having an AMOLED screen. But first, let me give you a physical overview. And this is actually anodized aluminum, guys, so feels very premium, though it's a very light laptop. I'm impressed with the build quality of this one. And just notice how slim this is. And on this end, we have the 2 Type-C ports, and one is actually Thunderbolt 4 port, this one, and you can charge with either one of them. In fact, you get this bundled charger. This is a power delivery 65-watt charger. In fact, you can charge even your smartphones with the same, and this charges actually pretty quickly because this is a fast 65-watt charger that comes inside the box. We also have a full-size HDMI port. I was not expecting that, considering how light and thin the laptop is. Back, we actually have nothing, and on this end we have a 3.5mm headphone cum microphone jack. And I also appreciate that we have a full-size USB A port, which is actually very useful. Then we also have a micro SD card slot on this one. And if you notice how slim the laptop is, just notice. And this one is having an AMOLED screen. Let me just log in with the fingerprint scanner. And again, as you can see, it just loaded very quickly, and it's very light. At the bottom, we have some vents to dissipate the heat. Again, this is in that white color, as I've told you. If you have rubber feet also, so it doesn't move around. And we also have 2 speakers here, and the sound is actually tuned by AKG. It's a 22 watt, that is a total 4 watt bottom firing speakers. Again, just open this up and it boots up. And if you notice another small thing, this is having the Intel Evo branding, and the specific variant that I have, this is the Core i7 variant. This also comes in the Core i5 variant, and if you see this screenshot, the specific model starts at 1,07,000 almost, and this is the Core i7 variant. This is about 1,15,000. But as of now, I was looking at this website, you have a 5,000 rupees off and some other bundled offers, so I'll leave that in the description so that you can check it out. And if you notice, the build quality of this laptop is really good, and this is an AMOLED screen that we are getting, and it's very vibrant. And out of the box, this comes with the Windows 11 out of the box. And I also like the fact that let me just lower the brightness a little bit, it's too bright, to give you an idea. It also comes with the licensed Word, Excel, etc. That's Office, Home, and Student, so you have a lifetime license of this one, and that works very well. In fact, if you notice, the laptop is really fast, and it loads really quickly also, thumbs, because it's having a pretty fast SSD. I'll show you some of the benchmark figures, but again, the booting speeds, etc., waking up from sleep, etc., is almost instantaneous on this laptop, if you notice. and you're ready to go. The fingerprint scanner also works very, very well. So in terms of day-to-day performance, it was good. And I like the fact that this one is having the latest Intel 12th generation processor, and this is actually a lot better compared to the Intel 11th generation or the 10th generation processor. In fact, to give you an idea, let me just fire up the CPU-Z app so that you can have a better idea regarding the configuration. I'll talk about this one. I actually like the fact that Samsung went with the 28-watt processor on this one, not the U series. So let me just zoom in to give you an idea. And guys, if you look at it, this is the Intel Core i7 variant, that's 1260p, and this is a 28-watt processor. Hence, it's actually pretty powerful. This is actually a 12-core processor. We have 4 performance cores and 8 power-efficient cores. And the performance cores are dual-threaded, and then we have 8. So total of 16 threads. That way, it's a pretty powerful processor based on 10-nanometer process. And this is the latest that we are getting from Intel. And I'll show you some of the benchmarks. The performance is actually pretty good. The main board is actually made by Samsung. Regarding memory, guys, it comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM that's soldered on this one, and graphics is the Intel Iris Xe graphics. This is a lot better than the older Intel integrated graphics. So that's what we have. And again, guys, it's a pretty thin and light laptop. So coming to the benchmarks, I first ran Geekbench. You can also just download it on your computer, and I'll just use this. And as you can see, for single core, we got a score of 1707, and multi-core, we got a very respectable, healthy score of 7806. And I also ran OpenCL for graphics, and we got a very healthy score of 19,262. I also ran this is for the SSD, and as you can see, pretty decent scores for SSD, and it's a fast SSD, as I've told you. Then I also ran Cinebench R23, and I was impressed here. Just notice that the multi-core score is 5,777, which is excellent for a Intel laptop that is this thin and light. So what does this mean? This means that anything that you throw on this one, you will handle it without any issues. And you also have performance modes, etc. If you press the F11 key, silent, quiet, optimize, and high performance mode. By default, it is in the optimized mode. I notice sometimes the fan comes up in the optimized mode, but if I was just generally doing the Word documents, doing some research work, etc., I was just leaving it at the quiet mode, and it worked very well. In fact, as you can see, we have these quick toggles over here, and you can actually lock it by using the F12. The lock is on. Now directly you can just use it like this. So that's a nice thing. And again, I also like the fact that, yes, you have the Windows settings. You can tweak around the laptop with that. But again, if you press this first button, the function and this, you get to these advanced settings, and from here, actually sound also, you can enable Dolby Atmos, etc. I'll just enable it here. Display mode, you can move. This is an AMOLED screen, guys. So by default, it's an auto mode. But you can also move, if you're doing some color accurate work or something, you can move to the natural or the photo editing mode. The screen quality is very good on this laptop. It's a 60 Hz panel. It's not a gaming computer, of course, but the quality of the screen is good, and it also does support HDR, and it's ample bright. Let me just lower the brightness. And I like the fact that even very low brightness, again, you don't have an issue with the laptop. You have advanced mode, as I've told you. You have studio mode. You can also actually tweak the performance mode, protect the battery, that it charges only up to 85%, in fact, and the performance mode is here. You can change between them. So again, with the press of a button, you can change it. You can also adjust the keyboard lighting. It's pretty bright here, but yeah, you have keyboard lighting. I'll show you, and it moves in a different step, 30%, 60%, and 100. And I like that. It works very well, and it has a sensor, so it detects in morning it does not light up. Right now, it's pretty bright. It's not lighting up. If it goes dull, it lights up. So you have this mode. Another thing that I like is that if you're using the Samsung smartphone, then you have quite a few different features. For example, quick share, etc. is there. Directly, let's say you want to share something, you can share it to the smartphone or something like that. As you can see, it detected my phone, and I can just press this, and I can select anything I want, saved pictures or whatever. Let's say I go to the benchmarks. I wanted to share this. I just shared this, and it will actually set it to this. As you can see, I'll except, and this works the other way also. Let's say you get something on your phone, you want to send it to your laptop, you can easily wirelessly actually do it. And in fact, it works even well for big files. So these are some of the advanced functionalities that you get. For example, and now as you can see, this file is here. So you have this quite a bit of actually Samsung apps pre-installed on this one, quick share, etc., quick assist. We also have a built-in search. So again, if you have a Galaxy smartphone, or in fact you have a Galaxy tablet, you can actually use it as a second screen. So that is some advanced functionality that you have, extra functionality I would say, if you have a Samsung compatible product. So with this one, the screen quality, as I've told you, is a very good screen. In fact, I enjoyed it quite a bit for watching videos also, because it's 16:9 aspect ratio. It fills it pretty quickly. But let me now actually give you an idea about the speakers on this one. Let me just lower the volume. And you can also actually change it from the Dolby, because you have the Dolby and stuff on this. You go to the settings, it's in the dynamic mode. I can change it to movie mode, game mode, movie mode. So again, you can play around with this one. You get actually decent effect. And I would say the speakers are decent. I wouldn't say it's super loud, but decent, I would say. It was not like I was missing the sound. But again, yes, I won't say it's outstanding speaker, but decent for what it is and how light this laptop is. Coming to the battery on this one actually has a relatively big battery for a very thin and light laptop. It's a 63 watt hour battery that this one has, and Samsung claims about 21 hours of video playback. So what does that mean? I think so it should give easily about 9 or 10 hours of actual usage. I'll give you the battery stats in my full review. But overall, I'm happy with the battery life that I'm getting on this one, and it charges pretty quickly with the supplied charger. So guys, recording this video sample with the built-in webcam of this Galaxy Book 2 Pro laptop. And the thing is that this is actually a 1080p camera. Generally, with most of the Windows laptops, they're giving a 720p web camera. So it's nice to see that they're bundling a 1080p camera with the same. So guys, do let me know what do you feel about the web quad video recording, because this has become very important these days because of the Zoom calls, this etc. video calls that we do. The audio is also being recorded via its internal microphones. So guys, this was the Galaxy Book 2 Pro laptop, and overall I would say it's a very good laptop. Yes, there is a premium because this is a premium laptop, but guys, I have also actually used quite a bit of other Windows premium laptop, and I have to say this one is very good. The weight is the biggest factor. Again, it has an AMOLED screen, a very good quality AMOLED screen. Even in outdoor conditions, it can go easily bright, so you don't have to squint or something like that. And overall performance of this laptop was good, though it's super light like this, just 870 grams, but it does not feel cheap or anything. It feels very premium. In fact, I would urge you guys, if you are in the market looking for a premium ultra book, go to a nearest Chroma, Reliance or a Samsung store and just use this laptop and pick it up to understand what I am telling. Anyways guys, that's it for now for this laptop. I'll also be doing a full in-depth review because this is just too early. It's just been 4 days since I've been using it. So if you have any specific questions about this laptop, do let me know and post them in the comment section, and after about 2 odd weeks I'll try to post a full in-depth review of this one. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.